change to IWF instead of Monmouth Counselling. I'm on point. I know what I'm doing. Evening, Internet. Welcome to the International Writers Fellowship with me, Daniel Hand, Erica Walker, and Jennifer Watson. As you, Amber is away from the office, I believe. Gary is he back in country yet, or is he still?
I'm not sure.
Abroad?
That's a mystery.
Either way, he's not here. So,
Yeah.
so it's just us, I'm afraid. Ooh, my cup has a chip.
3 of us.
Yes. So, how has everybody's weekend been?
Good.
Went by fast. So here
Any
we are.
Life Domain clerics committed war crimes?
Yes. Life
Yes.
Domain clerics doing, the opposite of what Life Domain clerics normally do.
Yeah. Okay, well, we've all got to get our kicks somewhere. How about yourself, Jen? What you been up to?
Not much. We went to the movies yesterday because they were playing Jurassic Park. So it was cool to see it again at the movies, the original, the very first one from 1993.
No, it was not.
30 years ago. I feel old.
Jesus.
Yeah. So it was kind of cool. It still got me. I still got the jump scares. It was crazy. Even though I knew they were coming. So yeah, that was fun.
I think I've only ever seen the first two. I haven't seen any of the Jurassic World movies because they just look pants. And
They're okay. Yeah.
They're fun. They're entertaining.
Yeah.
Okay, wow, I'm sold. They're okay. They're fun. They're entertaining. Okay, well, yeah, because I'm
Chris Pratt. Yeah. If you like Chris Pratt.
I get the feeling I don't like Chris Pratt in the same way that you two do. So
Yeah,
maybe not.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe if it was Ryan Reynolds, you would see it.
If it was Ryan Reynolds, absolutely.
Yeah. But Chris Pratt, maybe not. Yeah.
But yeah, so offline, I was just telling the ladies that I've been reading Rat Queens, which is just, oh my god, it's so good. I love it so much. It's just, it's crass, it's violent, it's disgusting, it's perfect. I love it. So
right up your alley, it sounds like.
Booyakasha. Cards. Who is doing cards?
Erica?
Sorry, I was just looking up Rat Queens, the omnibus, and I saw the cover price. I was like, "Oh,
It is, but that is, I mean, it's a lot. I don't know how much it is in the US, but it was probably about $150.
Oh,
it says $125."
Okay, in that case, it's cheaper for you than it was for me.
Wow.
But for the amount of material, I mean,
That's a big book.
It's
yeah.
I suspected it would be about. I was expecting something half that size. Whereas as soon as I saw it, it's like, nope, I'll just take my money. Take it. I don't care. Take it.
I don't know where my cards are.
That's okay. Well, in that case, do you want to go, Jen, or?
Yeah, I could do this one's in Reach, Ethereal.
Okay, yeah, why not?
When my dad stays, when he has his yoga classes, he stays in this room, and so everything kind of gets moved. And I don't know where what doom pile I put them into.
All right. Let's see here. Shuffle the cards.
I think this entire room is just one big doom pile, frankly.
All right. Let's see here. Okay. The 6 of Wands.
That's the 6, is it? Okay.
Let me get my little book here.
Do you want me to read it, or?
If you have, do you have the handy from Ethereal? Or just pull up a regular one, I
Yeah,
guess.
I'll do it. Yeah. So what is it? So the Six of Wands.
Yeah.
So the Six of Wands appears when you have reached an important milestone or achieved a significant goal. And achieve a significant goal, and you are confident, self-assured, and successful. You harnessed your strengths and talents to bring about a happy outcome in your endeavors and made it through the chaos of the Five of Wands, minimizing your distractions and focusing on the task at hand. Yes, there were challenges along the way, but you overcame them by concentrating your energies on the one target. The Six of Wands suggests that not only have you achieved your goals, but you are also receiving public acknowledgement for your efforts. You may have recently received an award, acclaim, or recognition from your peers for your work. It may even be just a pat on the back, but this attention is a big boost to your confidence and gives you the strength to continue your endeavors. So there you go.
All right. I like that.
Anybody? Does that ring true for anybody?
Yeah, for me. I feel like it said something about distractions kind of being behind you.
Mm-hmm.
I felt that way last week. Like, okay, I'm finally getting back into writing and narrating, and I'm not as distracted as I was the last 2 or 3 months. It feels like so. That definitely feels good.
Yeah, I think the getting over the hump, definitely. And then, but on the latter part of like the description thing, the like getting the article published last month, that was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
And has that given you kind of a boost in your writing confidence?
Not really, and mostly because that was I don't feel like that was me. I felt like I got a lot of me got taken out of that and piecemealed in. But I mean, in academic collaborative writing, I think that can happen. So I don't know. I don't feel like that necessarily has given me a boost. This, like getting back into doing sprints and like having this tarot project has definitely given me a boost.
And for me, I've just realized that because I hadn't actually spotted it as I read it, but that word, getting past distractions and focusing on the task at hand. Oh shit. That's why I just keep myself out of everything. It's, oh my god, no, I'm out here.
Oh no.
I just received an email from the editor of a magazine that I submitted an article to a while ago saying, Daniel, we got back to you. Would you mind making the edits we requested and getting back to us? What the hell are you doing? It's like, oh, yeah. I'll totally do that. You know, that thing that I should have done 2 months ago. Yeah. Yeah. I don't get distracted. Me distracted.
Just a little bit. Teeny tiny.
So yes, once we've finished here, I suspect it's going to be a case of. Well, see, the first thing she said in the edits is, "Can you give us a reference?" I'm like, no, I can't do references. No,
why?
Don't make me do references.
Plenty of people.
So, no, as in reference books that I've, Oh no, as in it's like, oh yeah. So where do you get this fact from? I don't know. I probably made it up.
Oh no,
I didn't make it up, but it's just a case of But,
now going back through, yeah, I'm with you now.
So I keep putting it off.
I would.
And there are so much better things to do.
Yes.
Like watching Bob's Burgers, for God's sake. Or Has Been Hotel, a mate told me about yesterday, which I'd never heard of.
I've never heard of that.
Apparently, it's about
It's on my list.
there's about the Queen of Hell or something like that, who opens up a hotel because hell is overcrowded, so she's trying to get people to be able to go to heaven. So she opens a hotel, and that's as much as I know. Apparently, it's quite good. So
Interesting.
yeah. So, what are we doing today? Are we chatting? Are we writing? What is the plan?
I think a little bit of both. Maybe a little chatting and a sprint, and then a little more chatting. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would you like to talk about?
What we're
Oh
gonna
wow!
hear.
Okay, so you really thought that one through, didn't you? Yeah.
No. Let's think things through. Who do you think we are?
What is this place?
Yeah.
There was something I was going to say a few moments ago, but have we had the strong female character conversation?
I'm not
I
sure.
think so. I
Have
think
we?
maybe you and I think it may have just been a me and you thing.
Oh, okay. Well, no, because when I bought Rat Queens the other day, I also got my other comics, which were Red Sonja, Ms. Marvel, and She-Hulk. I don't know if you can see a theme going between there. I think strong female characters are inherently amazing, but the term strong female character has become kind of a pejorative in certain circles. Oh, it's just a strong female. I mean, what was it? South Park. Put a chick in it, make her gay, and it's. And don't get me wrong. I think when female characters are done poorly, it does tend to be because they are just male characters with breasts.
Yes.
I mean, the only difference between Red Sonja and Conan the Barbarian is that Sonja wears more clothes. Whereas you've got something like Ms. Marvel, for example, who is basically just Spider-Man, but not mopey. You know?
Yeah.
You know, she isn't with great power comes great responsibility. She's with great power comes, oh my God, I'm going to do that again. That was awesome. You know, and if you give the character a character, then they're fun to watch. If they are just your typical toxically masculine character, sans penis, then they don't do quite as well. They're not quite as engaging.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
In terms of writing them, I mean, obviously, I write a lot of the characters I write are female. It's like I say, I mean, part of that was, you know, there is a market for strong female characters whereas the Conan the Barbarian rip-offs are out the window these days. But yeah, all right. I mean, a huge number of my main characters tend to be female. Most of them with swords of some description. Or giant spears. Giant magic spears. But yeah, how about you? What do you two like writing female characters? Do you prefer to write male characters? What and why and how and wherefore?
Erica, go.
So the majority of my writing has been fan fiction. And so it's been about two male characters in a relationship. But what was easy about them is they were already completely developed. And so I didn't really have to do a whole lot with them. But I mean, I changed them quite a bit from the show. And then with Alana, what I've loved being able to do with her is to go back and re-experience her growth. Like from being kind of this this person who could tell that she could be more, but she didn't know exactly how to be more. And then watching her grow into being like just freaking badass. And at the end, being able to own and accept it.
Mm-hmm.
And do you see any of your own growth in hers?
Oh, she is me.
I know. That's
I am
why I
her.
was asking the question.
Yeah, no, yeah. She is me. I am her. Which is why, like, she is so special to me, and why I love writing her.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of going back and experiencing all of that.
Mm-hmm.
I hear noises coming from my son's bedroom, and that can never be a good thing.
Do you need to?
Jen, how about yourself?
I would say I've mostly written from female perspective, where it is like, one of the recent ones was my witch one, where she's pretty powerful on her own, which was fun. And then the gypsy one, it's from her point of view, but then there's also a male who's helping her, which I kind of like the polarity, you know, having the male and female characters. So I did enjoy that. But yeah, it's fun to have a kick-ass girl character.
Because I've been playing the Avatar: The Last Airbender RPG with a couple of mates, and obviously we had that conversation, who's your favorite character? And I surprised people by saying that mine was Suki. I don't know if anybody's seen that, but she's basically, she's just she doesn't have any magical powers, but she's a skilled warrior, skilled fighter. But one thing that I think she said one line which to me sums up what a quote unquote strong female character should be. Sokka was saying to her, it was apologizing to her because he said, I treated you like a girl when I should have treated you like a warrior. And she said, well, I am a warrior. And then she kissed him and said, but I'm also a girl. And I was like, that is what makes, because so many, again, you watch all these rubbish films and it's just a bloke.
Yeah.
And whereas if you're gonna do it properly, at least give her a chance to be a girl, be empathetic, be feminine, go a bit doughy-eyed after the sexy stranger who walks into town kind of thing. Still kick his backside when he's rude.
Yes. She's got to be relatable.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody have any tips for writing female characters?
Oh, wow. I think just going back to your point, you've got to show them being vulnerable, making some mistakes, just like all of us do, and then having that be an opportunity for them to grow. So they can't start out perfect. Yes.
Erica, tell us how you really feel.
Well, I was just like, one of the main people in our group, I feel saw themselves as fairly perfect. And there really was no character growth. And so like, as I'm going back and writing it, I'm like constantly having to check in with like my friends and be like, okay, am I being harsh here? Or is this how this was happening? So like for me, that's really hard, like to write the perfection, like the person who thinks they're very perfect. But how I like to depict all of that is I like with Alana, you see a lot of her thoughts, like a lot of her thoughts, and how they'll go back and forth and how they'll contradict each other and how they will be irrational and illogical. But like, that's how I think a lot. Like,
like most
good, bad, or ugly. Like that's, yes. Like, so for like, I try to be real within this fantasy world.
Whoa. Little country there?
No, that was Warren Zevon.
Oh.
Splendid isolation. I want to live all alone in the desert. Sorry, carry on. That's somebody trying to get me to do work.
Oh dear.
No, I think that was all I had with that.
Okay, sorry. If it rings again, I'm throwing it out the window. No, I'm not. Jesus, because it's expensive. But you know, I would see. I had something. Oh.
I guess characters need to be relatable.
Mm-hmm.
So like in with the vulnerability, and that's where I'm struggling with the one characters, because I'm struggling to find how they're relatable.
Okay. So what you're saying is basically the rules for writing a good female character is to make her a good character.
Yeah.
This is why you tune into IWF, guys. But yeah, basically, I mean, there's no secret to it, is there? But there just seems to be this thing going at the moment where the only good female character again is a male character, gender flipped.
And I feel like a lot of that is just our society, because you know, we are in, okay, so this is Erica's opinion. We are trained and conditioned to be a certain way. And if we show too many emotions, we are emotional, we are irrational. So we have to fit within this box that society has deemed acceptable. And anything outside of that box is too much or too little, or, you know, whatever. And so, you know, trying to write a female character that's like pushing the boundaries of this box that society has wanted to fit them in. Like for me, it's almost liberating to be able to write Alana in a world that hasn't put her into a box.
Yeah.
Because like she didn't have to, and this was not my parents, this was like where I grew up. Like it was you know, you are to be seen, not heard. You are not to show emotions. You are not to argue with your parents. You're like all of these things. And that was like, I didn't have her raised in that world, which is really kind of cool. And she still has shit, right? Because like she's
Not perfect.
not perfect.
Well, and that's another good point you raise. In fantasy, you can create the world that you want to present, rather than. And one argument that has irritated me in recent years, especially amongst the George R.R. Martin super fans, it's like, well, that's the way the world really was. It was all misogynistic, and it's like, yeah, I'm sure it was. Can anybody say the word fantasy?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was going to make another point joined onto that, but it's the end of the day and I'm tired. So I think we've got from Erica who her favorite female character that she's written. Jen, how about yourself? Do you have one of you who you've written, or either of you, if you've got a favorite one in literature or on screen?
Favorite one I've written is the witch one.
Yeah.
Because I mean, she can cast spells. I mean, that's like really cool.
Yeah. Look, she can cast spells, and very powerful spells, and stands up for her own beliefs and won't take shit from people trying to steal her man.
Exactly.
Job done.
Yeah. My favorite, I'd have to think about that. My favorite strong character in a movie, female character.
Elizabeth Bennet.
What's
Good
that?
choice.
Elizabeth Bennet.
Ah, that's a great choice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She is sassy. I love her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, Demelza from Poldark. She's sassy as well.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, I love Demelza. Yes.
I haven't seen either of the television series, but I've read the books. The books are probably my favorite pieces of writing.
Yeah.
I love the Poldark saga.
I watched the BBC series first, and then I started reading the books. But yeah, I like the character they had. I know you're used to the original Demelza, I think, Dan, from like the 70s.
70s?
60s or 70s?
70s.
But I like the actress they used in the modern day. I just really like her.
See, I never watched the modern because by the time the new BBC series was made, I'd already read the books and I was like, no, you're right. Thanks.
I watched them all. I loved them. Yeah, I would highly recommend them.
I've just realized I know who my favorite female character that I've written is. Elodia from Freedom Slaves. Who, for Erica and anybody else's benefit, is a spy, and her loyalty gets called into question, and it's a really not great situation that she's in. She's surrounded by enemies pretty much all the time. She's always one step away from a complete nervous breakdown, and pulls herself through, and I love her. I love her so much. Yeah, because again, that's the thing. If you show them, she wouldn't be nearly as interesting if she was just a fantasy female James Bond. It just takes everything in a stride and doesn't worry about it. But as I say, she is just constantly checking over her shoulder, constantly going, "Oh my god, I can't do this anymore. Please, just just let me out, shoot me, do whatever. I just can't. Just stop. And yeah, spoiler alert, obviously. But at the end, she gets what she's after. And he's nice. Yeah.
I have a cheesy one. Bridget Jones.
Well, she is Elizabeth Bennet, isn't she?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
But I just love that movie and I love her character.
So, yeah,
Especially when she tells off her boss in front of everyone.
I can't remember. Is it the first one or the second one where Colin Firth and Hugh Grant are beating each other up? So what are you going to do now? Try and drown me in 6 inches of water? Yes!
Yes. Where she says, if working with you means, or she says, I would rather have a job wiping Saddam Hussein's ass than work for you. And just the expression on everyone's face, like, oh, it's awesome. And then she walks out of there like, mm-hmm. I just love that scene. So she's my hero.
So much. Right. That feels like the end of that chat. It feels like we're going, okay, yeah. So shall we do some writing for 20 minutes and see where we go?
Works for me.
Every single time. Cool. So, Erica, I presume you will be doing your Alana Tarot story.
Yes.
Jen.
Probably still working on the gypsy story, just trying to wrap everything up and tie things together.
And I'm probably actually not going to write. I'm going to read through these notes that I should have been through and emailed the editor back about. So yes, I'm probably not going to have much of a word count, but let's go.
That's okay.
I was like, yeah, no, you're right, absolutely. I'll get it back to you. Yeah, thanks, bye. Anyway, enjoy your writing. keyboards down and step away from the desk.
Step away from the keyboard.
Oh my god, how was that?
Good, except I didn't write, but I did work on my video for YouTube for my bedtime sleep story.
No, okay.
So at least it was productive.
I got 62 words put together, which, considering I spent nearly all of it reading. So yeah, okay, fair play. But now Erica is going to kill the rest of us. So.
Yep. Precious.
827.
827?
Uh-huh.
Why?
Wow. Dan is speechless.
Dan does that.
It like right now is feeling like I'm getting to the part where I've been looking forward to getting in this story.
Yeah.
So
Still, that's a lot.
But still, 827 words in the space of 20 minutes is maniacal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
well, and I've got to figure out how to get my. Okay, let me move this back over here. My Google Documents to not be like suggesting words in
Oh, I hate that. I hate that.
in British English, because that's what it's. I'm like, no, that word is spelled right. Thank you. It does not need a U.
So actually, when you say 827 words, how many of them are spelled correct?
I think I fixed 5 words.
I was joking, Erica. I didn't need you to.
Oh, but there are 2 that it's right now having red underlined, and they're really irritating me because I'm like, no, those are spelled right. Thank you very much. Stop it.
But are they though?
They are. Here in Kansas, they are.
Here in Kansas.
I'm not going down that particular avenue.
But it's like we're not in Kansas anymore.
So
Sorry.
why? What part of the story are you at, Erica?
So I am at a part where, so like, and I don't know if this is like really real, but it's something that we kind of made up, that like dragonborns can only produce children with other dragonborns and then tieflings, because tieflings can have babies with anybody, but they will always be tieflings.
Okay.
That's just like our rule. I don't know if that's across the board. I have no idea. And so he never would sleep with other dragonborn women because he didn't want to have children that he couldn't take care of.
Okay.
And because of the character I'm currently playing, I had to figure out how she became alive. And he's in a gladiator ring. He got sold into slavery into a gladiator ring. And so his prizes are gold and women.
Mm.
but he would never have a dragonborn woman. And tonight he is, or this particular one, before other big things happen, he is, for reasons, so drunk that he does not care.
I know how he feels.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I have to roll a dice, but it's going to be on a D8 that he drank so many bottles of wine in 30 minutes while in a hot bathtub.
Ooh. Wow.
Why do you need the D8 for that?
Because I like to roll. Because there were 8 bottles of wine, and I have to see how many he drank while he was in the bathtub.
Oh, I see. So he could just be a complete lightweight, is what you're saying. If you roll 1 and he
It could be possible.
Or it was spiked or something, but yeah.
Or something.
So what about this was in particular was what you were looking forward to writing?
Just this interaction, because I know some about this interaction. The rest of it I've just been making shit up.
Fair play.
We
have a new visitor, but I'm afraid you've come with precisely 55 seconds left.
Hello, Tiny Irish.
Thank you for joining us. We are literally just about to call it a day. I'm so sorry.
Oh, 2.
Oh. Well, Lotus also welcome, but yeah, sorry.
Oh, maybe with the time change.
Maybe.
I should probably update that.
Well, no, because I mean it's still 3:00 my time.
That's true.
But if they're not USers.
If they're yes, very unfortunate.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Our system over here.
Yeah. Daylight saving. We all love it. But okay, so we got a bit of writing done, a bit of editing. Stop being sad. Thank you. I'm never sad. Erica, just as usual, just wipes the floor with everything. So I'm just like, whoa. 827 words in 20 minutes. I genuinely just don't know how that is physically possible. It's not even just the fact that you're coming up with a story. Just how is it physically possible to get that number of words on the paper in that amount of time? But also, as usual, the tarot has proven motivational. It's like, yes, okay, fine. I'll go and get the damn thing done. I know. All right.
Yes.
So, yes, I'm going to go and get myself another cup of tea and then edit an article which I have had for about 2 months.
You can do it.
You can.
We believe in you.
Any plans for the rest of the week, ladies?
Work,
yeah.
Okay, I'm glad we had that conversation.
I get tattoos on Friday.
Ooh.
We're starting the upper part of my geek sleeve.
What are you putting on there? Okay, don't answer that one.
A bunch of geeky shit. But what we're doing on Friday, we're doing the biggest piece. So that we can work around it. It's going to be like my TJ Klune tribute, which I'm super excited about.
I don't know what that means. I'm sorry.
He's an author.
Okay.
Oh wow! That's amazing.
Congratulations, Tiny Irish.
Good luck with it. I hope that you'll have to let us know how it goes. So we're going to be back here on Friday.
Yeah.
At
4 p.m. Eastern.
4 p.m. Eastern, which would be 8 p.m. British time, and 7. No, sorry. No. 1 Pacific. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes,
Yep.
1 Pacific.
So yeah, come back on Friday and tell us then how it is, because that is very exciting. Hope it goes well.
Yeah. Good luck.
But yes, again, apologies to both you and Lotus for tuning in when you did. But yes, it's the end of the day. But thank you for coming along. Do join us on Friday. Yeah, we will call it a day there. So thanks for coming. Thank you, Erica and Jen, and we'll see you on Friday.
Bye, everyone.
Cheers, guys. Dum, 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 dum.